Hey photographers, I am Kita with Kita Explore Photography, and today I am here with the March Photo Challenge. So if you missed out last month's challenge, I'll have that video linked down below where we changed the background using the select tool in Photoshop. And there was also a January challenge I'll have linked down below as well. But in today's challenge, we are going to work on how to remove face shine in Photoshop. Now this happens when people may have really oily skin. That oil will reflect off any flash or lighting or sun outside. And sometimes shine can also just happen because it is just too much light. So I'm going to go in Photoshop and show you how to fix that easily and quickly in Photoshop. So let's get into today's video. And before we do, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when all of my videos are released. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much, I truly appreciate it. Now let's get into today's video on how to remove face shine in Photoshop. Okay, photographers, so I have my screen up ready to go, I have Photoshop open. So let's start the stopwatch. So let's go. I am wasting time as always talking to y'all. As you can see, I have this photo up. I took this photo, I think, 2 years ago, I believe. One of my favorite clients, and a recurring client of mine. She writes books, she's amazing. But anyway, let's get into this photo challenge of removing face shine. As you can see, she has a little bit of face shine here. The sun was rising right into this Airbnb and it was hitting all of her side of her face. And as you can see, there's some face shine here on the side, especially right here on the cheek. Now you could leave it, it doesn't look too bad, but if you want to just really smooth it out, let me show you what to do. So first of all, always copy and duplicate your background just in case, you ever make a mistake, you can revert back to it. We shouldn't really need it today, but you have it just in case that happens. So the next thing we're going to do is go up to Layer and click on New Layer. And sorry, you can't see my top bar there, but that's why I just clicked on this layer. And I'm just gonna click, I'm not gonna change anything in here, and I'll click OK. So as you can see, a new layer popped up over here on the side. So to remove these shiny spots, I'm going to start off by clicking this eyedropper tool. So I want to focus on the forehead first. And actually I'm gonna blow this up so I can just really get up close and personal with the photo. So I want to do this spot on her forehead first because it's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to click off to the side where it isn't shiny to select a nearby color. Then I'm going to go over to the paintbrush, the brush tool here. And right now it's on 100% opacity. The brush is small, so I'm going to make the brush bigger because obviously this is a bigger space. And then I don't want it to be like that. Maybe let's try 16%. And then as you can see, it's kind of brushing in this color, making the space darker. So you don't want to overdo it because then it'll just look really unnatural, right? So there's also another way you can do this by also going down to we're not going to do the dodge tool, but if we right click and go to the burn tool, you could do this as well by going on the actual photo and probably want to lower the exposure, and you can, oh, that looks horrible. Let's try the midtones. Okay, let's tone this down a little bit. And you can kind of play with that there as well. So it really depends on what you want to do. Obviously, if you use the paintbrush option, it's going to, you're going to try to get it as close to that possible color that should have been in that area. Whereas if you use the burn tool, it's going to actually make it just darker. So it's not going to necessarily make it this color. So you have those two options. Now let's go back to my original option of just doing a painting feature. So we got to get this cheek here. So I'm going to click this color right next to it. Get the paintbrush again. I'm not going to change anything up there. I like the 16%. And I'm going to just kind of fill this in. Now it's not going to get like perfectly that color, but it's going to get close. which I like that. Again, you don't want to overdo it so it doesn't look fake. So let's just continue doing this. I'm going to speed up the video. Okay, so we are back. We are done doing our painting. I did take off the layer where I used the burn tool because I did not like how that burn tool looked in this forehead area. So as you can see, if I turn that back on, it looks darker up there. If I turn it off, it's lighter, kind of like that. So it still remains a little natural. So you know that there was sun off on her left side. But if we minimize this back to, let's do 35, and we take off the paint layer, look at that big difference. Oh my goodness. So you don't really see like there was just this overpowering shininess before, and now it's toned down with the paint tool and it doesn't look like it's just unnatural. Let's stop the stopwatch. I should have stopped it before I started explaining it to you. And now we are at 6:02, 6 minutes and 2 seconds. So that didn't really take much time. Obviously, it could take longer if your subject, their face has way too many shiny spots. And if they do, you might want to retake the photo. So hopefully you pay attention to that as you were doing the photo shoot. But it may also take less time because maybe there isn't many shiny spots on that person's face. It's a great way to get the natural color from that person's face and minimize the shine on their face at the same time, unlike using the burn tool. So maybe we'll do that in another video on using the burn tool. Okay, photographers, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration in Photoshop on reducing face shine on your subject's face, right? If you are going to do this yourself, make sure you tag me here on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram at Photography by Kita because I want to see your photos as well. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so, and it helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks because you never know who may be trying to remove shine from someone's face on Photoshop. Also, if you love to support my business even further, you can check out my print shop, which is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.